My name's Adrian Cole, and my sport of choice is whitewater kayak slalom. Basically, kayak slalom, you have like a course set out in front of you. There's red gates and green gates. There's generally anywhere from 18 to 22 gates, and you gotta get through them as fast as you possibly can. When I'm in my boat, I feel so calm. I'm so comfortable with whitewater and rivers that it's a happy place. It's a really calm place. People look at kayaking and sure, you need to be fit, you need to be strong, but a lot of it is all mental. You don't get to practice the courses before you do a race. All you get to do is look at it and then perform to the best of your abilities.
My name's Chris Hsiung and I play sledge hockey. I chose this sport because I played stand-up hockey for a living before I had my accident, so it just sort of seemed like a good crossover for me, I guess, since it is very similar to stand-up hockey. It gave me everything that I needed back that I was sort of missing from playing. It's a very tough game mentally because it's a very team-oriented sport. It's not like stand-up hockey where you're able to beat people one-on-one. You have to do a lot of passing. Practice is eliminating errors out on the ice. I mean, you want to practice things that you might have made mistakes in. I'm human, I'm always making mistakes out there, so it's going out there and just, you need to be able to recognize your mistakes, and I mean, that's what you're building on.
So much fail.
You're always going to have some errors in a game, and I mean, those are the things that when it comes practice time that you want to concentrate on. You don't want to dwell on them in practice. You want to be able to turn around and turn them into that positive that you need while you're out on the ice.
When you're just practicing anything, like whether it be studying for school or practicing piano or guitar or practicing a sport, shooting baskets, it's always about a positive mindset, you know? You don't always need somebody there guiding you how to do it. It's all about being there and enjoying what you're doing. Like, it's not about, I want to get better at this. It's like, I love doing this and this is what I love to do.
Enjoyment doesn't exist outside of discipline. Enjoyment is one of the benefits, one of the consequences of being disciplined. If we had to think about breathing all the time, it would be hard to enjoy the experience of just life and being in a beautiful place, because we'd be always thinking about breathing.
I mean, you have to be able to do it mentally. I mean, is one of the main things. You know, having the willpower and having the drive to go out there and playing at the top of your game, and having the will to go and train and the determination to do that.
It's easy to pitch when you're a pitcher and everything's going well for you. The difference is the pitcher who's a great pitcher but is having a terrible day but still looks like he's pitching a great game. That's the same in karate. You know, many times I come to the dojo and I feel I'm kind of not feeling it today, but I still am able to have a productive class, still to get a lot of improvement, a lot of positive things out of it, just because perseverance.
The mistake I see most athletes making that I watch is that they think of discipline as doing a repeated action so that they become better at it. It sounds like a good principle, but the key thing with discipline is about the mind. It's our minds which direct our bodies to do those actions over and over again. Discipline is how we train ourselves to focus. It's the methods we use to train ourselves to focus, and it's also the way we understand what it means to focus.
One specific exercise we do is visualization. So before every climb, you imagine yourself climbing in first person. You don't see it from afar. You see your arms and your feet moving, and you imagine yourself climbing well and smooth and climbing all the way to the top. And sometimes, even far before a competition, we'll do it where you imagine yourself falling really low and how you would deal with that. That way, if it does happen, you were prepared.
We are what we repeatedly do. Therefore, excellence is not an act, but a habit.
One of the ways to remove ignorance from karate is to have a good sensei who's essentially got a wealth of experience of, I guess, dispelling his own ignorance, somebody who has done the karate journey for a long time and has worked through the pitfalls of training too.
So this hand should be shoulder height. This way here. Eyes. This way. Right.
My coach pushes us. Like sometimes he comes to the gym and he'll watch us and say, "You do more weight, do more weight, do more weight, do more weight, more reps, you know, more weight." Or on the water, like, you know, just really, he doesn't so much as tell us what to do, but he's giving us advice. Like he's saying, you know, you can try this or try this. Like paddle harder here, slow it down here. Re-accelerate there.
Someone who has tried, tested, and true. Someone who has an integrity to themselves. Someone who truly cares about developing you, not just as a martial artist or as someone to attract trophies to the school or what have you, but truly they want to make you a better person overall. You know, they want to make you a better student in school. They want to make you a better worker. You know, in your personal life, they want to make you a better husband, a better brother or sister. They want to make you a better person overall.
To me, he's been a psychologist, a nutritionist, just an amazing person who's always made sure that I'm always ready to perform at my best no matter what.
It's a good environment training with your brother because I trust my brother a lot. I know he's not gonna clean my clock every time we train. You know, I know he's looking out for my best interest when we train, and me, and I'm looking out for his. So very rarely we get hurt when we train, but we train hard. We're very direct in we have a constant critique of each other too, and we trust and respect that.
If he happens to pass me in ranking in karate, I'll be very proud of him. I'll be ecstatic because that shows how much work he did, because when it comes down to what he achieves, I'm a big part of that, and just like whatever I achieve, he's a huge part of it as well. But more than anything, it's a balance of your mind, your heart, and physically, what can you do? Because eventually, physically, you won't be able to perform as well as you could at a younger age. So that's where intelligence takes over, you become more efficient. And the heart is really just being able to do it time in and time out, being persistent, constantly being hungry, constantly staying young, and being just eager to constantly learn something new.